Well, see if that works. There we go. Welcome to Nickel City X-Wing, everybody. Fragilities, thank you for the follow. My name is Greg. We've got 3 big games of X-Wing action coming at ya. First game is Max versus Johnny. Empire versus Resistance. Looks like they are setting dials now, so we'll begin shortly. Betting is open if you want to get those nickels. Also, I received earlier today some things in the mail. X-Rated Star, thank you for the follow. I received in the mail from A Fish is Born some, looks like dial cover stickers to give away. Let me see if I can put this up here for you. You will have to do a little bit of knife work to fit them on your thing, but we have several of those, so I think we can probably do some giveaways for that. Not sure if I'm liking the transition. Let's see. I tried to make a stinger, but yep. It's very springy. That's like a selection I made, so like I only have myself to blame on that, but like we're ready. And Venny is going to be the first to move. Nice little bank to start us off. Perceptive Copilot. This is a very fat Venny. This Venny is completely loaded. Max is running with all force. I believe you played this list on Hexiled earlier. Had a big comeback. Classic Vinder. We don't get to see a lot of Vinder. When you do see a gunboat, it's usually Vinder, but you don't get to see it a lot. I'm excited to see what Max does. Vinder, 3 forward. Just gonna give it a focus. 2 forward. And a barrel roll here for Sane. Shifty G 415, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you joining us. And Kestel, of course, gonna form that tight diamond. Sabak. Aileron to the left and bank right. And for an action, just barrel roll away. ZZ slow. Gonna 3 bank boost. Tally Lintra. RIP, I loved you. 1 hard and a boost. We're gonna go back to dials, and as we go back to dials, let's go down the list. Sponsored by nobody, because this stream is not big enough to have sponsors. Starting with Max's Empire, it's Lieutenant Kestel with Disciplined, a dorsal turret and barrage rockets. We've got Pure Sabak with Disciplined and a shield upgrade. Major Vinder with the XG1 assault config, which allows you to shoot cannon shots while disarmed, with marksmanship, advanced slam, and auto blasters. Sane Morano with, of course, marksmanship, and Gideon Hask with discipline. And then for Johnny and the Resistance, it's the fattest Venny you ever did see. We've got Venny with Trajectory Simulator, Pattern Analyzer, Perceptive Copilot, Veteran Turret Gunner, Page Tycho, Seismic Charges, Thermal Detonators, and of course, Stealth Device. Then we've got ZZ Toe with Starboard Slash, Heroic, Rockets, and of course, Advanced Optics. And then we've got Tally Lincha with Starboard Slash, Heroic, Rockets, and Advanced Optics as well. Well, I mean, you can make Venny fatter with Advanced Sensors and Ray, but as far as Fat Venus goes, it's a 96-point resistance bomber. Pretty fat. No systems. And Venny's going to be the first to move. Just a nice little 3 forward. Take that double focus. So good for Venny's defense. Three forward and a slam. As the 3 bank. Will advance slam. A target lock here. On to Tally, has ZZ. We'll take it on to Tally. Saying, again, just keeping the reposition game strong. Max so good at flying in formation with his ships, putting them in great positions. Kestel. Keep that triangle tight. Sabak, the aileron, and a 2 bank, and another barrel roll. We knew Max wasn't going to send Sabak against a bomber all by himself, so. ZZ 3 banking in, and a boost. Tally 5 forward, wants nothing to do with this, and of course a boost as well. So Johnny trying to drag Max through the obstacles, which of course gives Venny a nice little lane, if you will. Start launching seismic, start launching thermals. Azagal saying bet 2 all. That looks right. Do you not have any nickels yet? Azagal, give me an exclamation point nickel. Nickels.
This is where the fun begins.
Yeah. Chill out for a second. We'll get some nickels. They reset. So we did a thing at the end of the month, and so they reset. So you just gotta give it a minute, and we'll coming back around. Axion, how are you? Thank you for coming back and enjoy your presence. Twitchy 5x5, checking nickels. It's a rich man.
Money is all
600
that you
nickels.
love, and that's what you'll receive.
Upwards of like $20. It's actually $20. You should probably know this. It's not that hard. 50 divided by 20. 100. $30. Those are in the area. Everyone's bet on Max. No one has some faith in the resistance. There it is. Twitchy 5x5 has some faith. Did you get more nickels for being active in chat? Benny over the cloud rolls, and it's fine. Never punished. Bet 2 all again. You can't say again. And if you're just joining us for the first time this month, there was a nickel reset at the beginning of the month. I know I was on vacation, so we didn't stream much. So you just gotta hang out and chat, say something. Binder gonna slam the 2 bank. If he advance slams, and he will, advance slams focus. Gideon. Starting to get in the danger range of not taking mods, but will barrel roll. Thing. Barrel roll. Pestle. Just a 1 forward. And a barrel roll as well. I love the way Max says barrel roll. Sabak, 1 forward, 3 forward, and a barrel roll. You know what? Let's just go ahead and give everyone some nickels here. All right. If you had 0 nickels, you should have 100 now. So you can get your bets in before we get some shots here. And we're gonna go back
Money's
to
all you
dials.
love, and that's what you'll receive.
I would say next round's probably the round where shooting starts, so get your bets in. I see you at like max lag. Get it, max lag. Oh, you have fiber, baby. Crispy saying those seismics are going to do some work. They're definitely. So I think the barrel rolls last turn from Max to get more away is actually the counter to that seismic there. He's trying to avoid that claw cloud. The real question is whether or not Johnny thinks Trajectory Sim seismic launch would clip this asteroid there. If it does get that asteroid, that could be a real boon for him. What do we think, gang? Do we think it hits the asteroid? If he trajectory simulates a launch, 5 forward here, does it have enough juice to get in range 1 of that middle asteroid there, that big one? Crispy thinks it gets the asteroid. A little worried about Max's ping right now. 999. Catherine, how's it going? Looks like Max is gonna. We're gonna pause time, and Max is gonna leave and reconnect because his ping is really bad. Ooh, Apostasis, thank you for the resub. 15 months, buddy. Thank you so much. It's waving to new, rarely seen faces. Ah, nice. If you are new here, feel free to say something. We'd love to talk to you. We try to be super interactive here. You know? Try to treat this like a sporting event you get to talk at. Appa stays 15 months and you do me like that? There it is. Let's do a poll here. There's a question I've wanted to know for a while. Do it, say 5 minutes. I feel like everyone who votes in the poll votes in like the first like 30 seconds. I see you. Oh, wait, no. You were orange. And then it's going up again. Donald. I've had no drop frames, and my connection to Johnny has stayed pretty good. You know what they're trying to do, Max? They're trying to put US and France at war again. That's what's happening. They're trying to make this do it to us. Yeah. French and Indian War. I think you call it the war, the 7-Year War. I think it's what it's called in Europe, but here it's called the French and Indian War. The X-Wing Debrief, thank you for 15 months. 2 for 2. So Johnny's gonna decline the system phase. And just bank it. Oh, wow. Watch Max pull shenanigans on Hexile with the same list. Yeah, I asked him if he won that game because I was working while it was happening. And he told me it was his greatest comeback. Okay, after he lost Vinder in the first engagement. Pistol? It's gonna focus. You can see that Max planned for the trajectory simulated bomb. So maybe that's the little fake out that Benny's got in store here. Abstasis says trajectory sim looks good next turn. I would agree with you. Benny could be in trouble next turn. Does not have advanced sensors, so you know that stop is fine, but doesn't give you the focuses, and you could end up losing your Gideon just the one turn, and there you see the effect of the threat of the trajectory simulator. Had Max turning away, and now possibly this could lead to a fun little interaction. Bender 2 forward. A clear stress. Does Vinder want to retake the stress and advance slam here? See if he wants to slam at all. Sushi, like it or trash? Go. I like sushi. The playmat's gonna be staying. That's good. So I was about to redo it, but we like it. I know Catherine likes it. That's all that matters, really. Max trying to figure out what to do with Binder here. It's a big choice. He doesn't want to end up like last game where he just gets crunched. I like sushi, but I'm not also a huge fish fan. So like, I like salmon a lot. So I like salmon-based sushis a lot. I'm not a huge fan of like crab or like spicy tuna or whatever. I don't like that. It looks like Max will choose to slam. So you like cucumber and rice and salmon? Yes, yes I do. You know what I really do like is sweet potato sushi. There is the slam from Vendor into an advanced slam focus for a stress. You know, after Paige shoots here, the trajectory simulator, she could launch some bombs after she shoots. It's Paige Gunner here. Looks like Tally's just gonna barrel roll out, even though Vendor is disarmed and only has Aster or auto blasters, which are just up to range 2. But gonna put herself in a little bit better position for next turn. And go to ZZ. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Now, here's the good news. ZZ does have procs. Here's the bad news. Yikes. I wonder if we end up with just a barrel roll from ZZ to get a little bit of cloud protection. She'll get to fire first, and then, of course, can use her ability to get a token for defense. Or maybe she just chooses. Now he gave us a focus. I think he's thinking barrel roll. Honestly, I think barrel roll's the move to try and keep ZZ alive here. Do you like cucumber and rice? Yeah, I do. I do like. No shots there. Looks like he's just going to take a focus and leave it. He has Bullseye and Kestal, but that is out of range. Which farmer is the one that puts a bomb anywhere on the base? That is, what's his name? Bentine. Finch Dallow. Finch is awesome, especially with Paige. So good. So, see who ZZ decides to shoot here. I mean, I would try to strip Kessel's focus, maybe. But he's going to choose Gideon range 2. And no heroic. Does she have her? I don't mean to be. Oh, you do have heroic. What? Okay, yeah. The heroic. Sushi rice often has a bit of vinegar in it too. Okay. Major Vendor now range 1 auto blaster. Means nothing. It's just what he has to shoot with. So, 3 dice. Ooh. Ooh, Vendor. You spend it, Vendor. Two plus an eyeball for Venny, but Vendor going full thread. Hit crit coming in. Vendor is gonna lose stealth device. Takes a shield, and there goes stealth device on the first shot. Tabak. Range 2 obstructed onto a fully loaded ZZ. This will be aggressive. Got anything through. Just one though. There's no chance of this hitting. And with the cloud, that would be 4 evades. So ZZ fine there. Pestle. This is a barrage rocket. 3v3. It is in bullseye too. Spend 2 charges to reroll 2. And I'll leave it at 2. Kessel's gonna... Kessel spends the focus and removes all the mods. That's gonna be insta half points on ZZ. Gideon. 2 dice. For 1. ZZ gets the evade. Saying range 3. 1. ZZ still has that evade. Won't need it though. Kestel though, doing the work. Getting those half points onto ZZ, the dream there. Venny now. Gonna take the range 1 Bangarooski into Major Vinder. 4 big dice. Vinder gets to roll 3 with Vinder's ability. And that's gonna be a full send. 4 big hits on Vinder. Vinder will takes 3, doesn't have that focus anymore. That is shields down. Veteran turret gunner into Vinder. And 1. And Vinder evades. Page can be used now, but will not. And there we are. We're back to dials with about 52 minutes left in this match. This is game 1 of 3 tonight. 3 big games for you. Game 2 will feature Fizzle 808 versus first time on stream, but many times in our heart, Apogeo. And then game 3 is Ando versus a returning Lou the Lunatic. Just 2 cups. Or you know what I made today? Put the TikTok I made of it in the thing. I made wonton wrapper tacos. So I like put ground beef, you know, put some adobo in there, salt, pepper, garlic. Cooked the ground beef, then laid out the wonton wrapper and put a little bit of rice, some corn, some cheese in the meat, wrapped it in the thing, and then put it in the air fryer, and it made like a really crispy wonton. It was really good. Wish I had some like salsa sauce, but you know, we're trying to do the whole weight loss thing, so sauces are bad apparently. What's a TikTok? So Venny's gonna eat this rock. Unless Venny stops, and which turn, next turn, Venny's gonna eat the rock. Salsa has veggies. Veggies are good, no? I think salsa is actually one of the better condiments you can have. Like, legitimately. I mean, honestly, like, no sauce is, like, that crazy unless you're having something terrible for you, but, like... whatever. Also, it is delicious. I'm not a huge guacamole fan. I know that's controversial. Not me. Salsa! Looks like we're getting a seismic charge here. I think he was hoping it was gonna reach the center thing. I bet what was going to happen was he was going to place Venny on the rock and then hope to blow up the rock. Ooh, okay, here we go. Then he stops, and then with Pattern Analyzer, gets the focus. Just Max's XTC list. I don't know. Vendor 2 forward. It's super dangerous to just stay there, but also you run over the cloud, you could end up thinking about slamming. I don't think a slam would, I don't think running over the cloud would take away advanced slam. It looks like he's going to slam. Rolls for the cloud, does get punished. Hey Max, they're asking if this is your XTC list. All right, I didn't realize we were doing the Koi boy. He says maybe, maybe not. No secrets of Team France being leaked today. Here comes Gideon. Bach just volunteering to be starboard slash. Kestel, same thing, kind of lining up more for Tally than anything. Sane, I think Sane does have bullseye. And that should be all of Max's people. Did Tally do the 2 heart? Oh, gosh. Kill for a focus barrel roll here. But you can only do one of those 2 anyway. And looks like Tally's gonna take a barrel roll. I'm not sure that got her out. Easy. Through everybody. Beautiful move from ZZ, and this is a focus rotate for sure. Starboard slash. Starboard slash, and she's gonna give it to, looks like, gonna give it to Sane. So there's a strain to Sane. If that was Nightfall, they'd all be double champs. Oh my god. It reached. And he's gonna choose that middle asteroid, so Venny and Gideon will take damage. Range 1 into Major Vendor. 2 dice because of strain. So this is 3v2. No mods for Tally. And that is just going to be a crit. Vendor will roll. Okay, ball. Don't think you want to take a crit, so I think you probably spend here. And he does spend the focus. Take no damage there. And now we've got ZZ range 1, 3v2. Vinder does have a disarm and has a focus for advanced slam. Advanced optics for 3 from ZZ. Oh, the blank out! It's a one-shot onto Sane. Sane just gets blasted from the sky by ZZ Slow. Unreal move, but that will trigger Disciplined. Yes, the gas cloud would not stop at the advanced slam as long as that was the slam move, because the slam's the action. So Kestel's going to get a lock, and her choices are either ZZ or the Bomber. Vinder defended with 2 because Vinder was strained from going over the cloud. So Vinder slammed over the cloud, took a strain, advanced slammed the focus. Not dumb. If you didn't see it, that's a good question. You'd be like, why didn't he roll one more? Or she roll one more? Yeah, when you write, Maui. When you write, you write. Like, majority of locks coming into Tally, not onto Venny. Right, let's see if this Empire can do anything back here. Vinder has Tally range 1. And we're going to get Tally charge spent here. So this is going to be a 3v4 shot for Vinder. For 1 crit. Who will spend the lock. Or hit, crit, crit. Big swing from Vinder. And that's going to be half points onto Tally. Sabak, range 3 obstructed. Classic 4v5, but hey! Hit, crit. Come on. Oh, he's gonna spend the target lock. Could be even worse. Stays. Hit, crit. 5 big dice. And Cloud will keep Tally safe. It's a good swing. Good swing from Sabak there. Kestel. Barrage Rocket into Venny. So 3v1. And he will get to add a focus actually, so that's nice. We'll spend the target lock here. And the focus. Not focus. So the decision Max has to make here is the added focus takes place after Kestel's ability. Venny was gonna add that focus, spends a focus, and Venny will take 2. We got Venny into Hull, down to 8 Hull left. Gideon into Venny, gets that extra die. Only a crit. Spend a lock. Ooh, stays only a crit. Discipline not really paying off here. Venny will again spend the focus. Takes nothing. Venny now gonna see if she has any shots. I don't know if Venny's a guy or a girl, actually. Anyone know? This is gonna be range 1 into Vinder. This is a primary, so Paige is gonna kick in. Venny's gonna be able to rotate, get another shot here. No focus left though. Nothing. Paige should allow the rotate. Venny is a she. Good to know. Range 2 into Sabak. This is going to be 2v2. Try to strip Sabak. One hit. And Sabak evades. So not a great round there for the Empire. Loses Saiyan. Doesn't get much off on it. Hedgehog says, imagine resistance bomber command training. The key to your success will be your willingness to explode munitions with your slow-ass giant shrimp ship in the blast radius. Learn to love your ear protection. Got stuff. All right, we're going back to Dallas. And as we go back to Dallas, we do have a scoring update. Let's bring in Gerg for the first time tonight. Gerg.
Your score now is Maxim 52, Johnny 30.
Thanks, Gerg. Half points on both VA wings. Venny, about 2 away from half, I believe. Maybe that was a better round than I thought for Max. I feel like losing Saiyan kind of sucks in one shot, but did some work. Kestel is almost all out of Barrage rockets here. Oh, Navi gets here to enter in one of these covers here. We got 3 games. I got 5 covers, so we'll do like 2 the first game, 2 the second game, and 1 the third game. While I appreciate the attempt to mimic World War II, I think the idea is cumbersome in space. Yeah, I mean, is it like, I'm not a Last Jedi defender, but they literally do that thing in A New Hope, you know, where the planes like do that rollover and they follow each other on the rollover dive. They do that in space, like down into the trench, the Battle of Yavin. So like, it's clear what they're going for. You know what I mean? No reason that would be needed in space. None. No bombs from Venny here, and just the one bank. I assume a double focus. And there it is. Clear stress. I'm talking more of a slow bomber formation, trying to get over the target in a wide open space. That is a little weird, especially when they have kind of propellant on their like torpedoes and stuff. The idea of like bombers like this is very weird to me, because like Y wings and B wings exist. Like, that's a much better bombing combination. Vinder 2 forward. Looks like we're gonna get a slam. And slam. Focus. $34 left. I think episode 4 nailed it with a super fast trench to avoid surface fire and get around to the other side of the Death Star. I always thought of it as the trench was like, the exhaust port was in the trench. So they had to like, but if you played the X-Wing games, like the original X-Wing games, the mission before the trench run is actually clearing out surface cannons from the Death Star. And I don't know if that was ever canon in the extended universe. I don't know if that mission to clear out surface cannons from the trench ever actually happened. I would doubt it. There was an attack. This was canon back in Legends. There was an attack with a Lucrehulk on the Death Star, and the Rebel Alliance launched like a crap ton of capital ships against the Death Star, and the Death Star shrugged them off. That was canon, but alas, no longer. Tally. Tries the boost. It won't go. All right. Well, Tally gets the first shot, and might as well be a Procket. Procket unobstructed. Into Kestal. Not a great Procket. Just go for 3 after spending the focus. But hey. That's all down to 2. Liu, yes, there was canon that other fighters were Yavin attacking guns and ties to provide cover and such. Yeah, I mean, you can see it when they're flying back to Yavin. There's like way more ships than actually survive. Tis Vinder, Auto Blaster, 2 into Veni plus the Cloud. Fine. Wonder how different the game would be if you could routinely boost, roll into obstacles when you can't both rules it, but the template doesn't touch it. Your ship can land on it with the appropriate consequences. I think that would make the game worse. I think that'd be a worse game. This is 5 dice. Three hits and an eye. And I'm gonna focus. Oof. There goes Tally. R.I.P. Did more in the game than the Last Jedi, though, so that's nice. Range 1 into Veni now from Kestal. I'm gonna do some damage on hopefully your way out. You might as well focus with 2 dice, 2 shots from Veni. You really think you're surviving that? It's time for the resistance to avenge her. Okay. Max can pick up points here. Max choosing violence. Veni rolling 1. Gets the evade. And adds the thing. Takes 1. Quite at half yet. Veni does catch out the front. Could this be it for Kestal? This is 4v2. Kestal sitting on 2. Good roll from Veni here. Could put Kestal out. That is not it. For 1. Kesto rolls out of it. Veteran turret gunner. Page. 3 dice. On to Kesto again. Better roll. Hit crit. Kesto. Dead. Could we see thermal drop here? Discipline will trigger. Gideon a target lock. Sabak a target lock. Vinder does not have disciplined. So that will be that for Vinder. And we are going to go back to Dials. Gerg.
Your score now is Max 77, Johnny 71.
28 minutes left. Thanks, Gerg. ZZ sitting on 2. Venny halfway to giving up 48 points. It's 1 damage. 48 more points will come in for Max. Vinder is often stressed from advanced slam, so I think this one would be a waste. I agree. I agree with you. I also think he should have dropped a bomb there with Paige. If nothing else, it'd just be to like deny an area, you know? Like you drop a thermal 2 back, that kind of stops the 3k from Gideon. Like, it makes Sabak think harder about the turn-in, you know? We're ready to go. We're gonna get a thermal drop here. What is Earthbone? 2 thermals gone there. Venny is going to 1 hard, pattern analyzer, focus, taking that stress. Gideon 4Ks. We'll have to roll for the cloud, and we'll take a strain. Fuck. Oof. Looks just gonna have to wing it. Vinder, oh my. 1 straight focus. This is an all-in on Venny turn. ZZ has to move before we do the bombs, but we see the bomb's gonna hit people. ZZ is just gonna sit there and focus. Earthbone Rangers is a game set in the future where humans have become more kind with the world. A card game. Oh, I don't know. Card games. Okay. We were talking about nice. Nice little new computer game to get into. This is for Gideon. It's a hit. Gideon down to 1.5 points. Here's Sabak. Nothing. Oh, look at that. 2 want to become famouses. Sabak. Again, nothing. Survives. Thank you, Ronker. ZZ. 2 dice on the vendor. And that's Natty's. We haven't heard this tonight. Oof. Vendor, nothing. Vendor down to 2. And now Vendor, range 1 auto blaster. So this is going to be 4 big dice. Marksmanship will also come into play here. A hit and 2 crits coming into Venny. He rolls. Blank. He'll spend 1 focus to just take 2 crits. First one is a panicked pilot. Second crit, stunned pilot. That is half points. Max reclaims the lead. Gideon, range 3, unobstructed. Let's spin the lock. 4, 2. That was range 3, so you'd roll 2 dice, right? He's not going to spend the focus. And now Pure Sabak. A 5 dice banger. Oof. Oof, this could be a kill shot. No reason not to spend. Oof, oof, oof. If one of these crits is a double damage, Venny gonna roll. Adds the focus. So hit and 2 crits coming in. First crit. Wounded. Second crit. A disabled power regulator. So Venny's gonna take a 1 ion token now. Venny in a world of hurt, but needs to get Vendor off the field here. 4v2 into Vendor. Vendor sitting on 2. Can Venny finish this off? Yes! 4 natty hits! Doesn't matter what Vendor rolls. Wasn't anything anyway. There goes Vendor. I think that would go based on initiative. After you perform a primary attack, and then what's discipline? Another friendly ship with this. Yeah, I think the attack comes first. Does anyone know if disciplined or Paige's ability goes first? So we've landed on disciplined first and then Paige. And it looks like Paige is going to drop a seismic. That's your second seismic, yeah? Ooh, still gets Sabak there. But he's going to go ahead and shoot into Gideon. 2v3 unobstructed. Had the choice. Gideon living on 1. There is 1. Gideon needs a natural evade. And safe. Apostasis, have a good night. Enjoy your sword fighting. Sure it isn't, buddy. Sure it isn't. Again, this is game 1 of 3 tonight. A real Boba Fett. Yo, yo, yo. Mine was off now to bed. Wanted to come and show some love. Hey, thank you for being epic. If you guys haven't, give a... do this. The real underscore Boba Fett. Battlefront gameplay. Much better than I am. Like, much better. You've all seen me at shooters. You get it. You understand. Like, Paige is going to drop 2 more thermals. And then a nice little 2 bank. And basically going to stay triple stress there. is easy. You might not want to turn left. Maybe she does. I think a 2-bank left is clear for her. Gideon takes a strain back. Doesn't get an action. Here's Sabak. Gonna do things. Bank. And 3-bank. I love that positioning. Could get a nice little block onto Z's. ZZ. Ooh, the 1 hard. But going to boost left and rotate. All right. Thermal detonator catches nothing. Oh. Seismic goes off. And the thermal will hit Sabak. Oh, Sabak's been hit by 3 thermal detonators and hasn't hit Sabak 1 time. ZZ gonna try and do the impossible, and that is put damage through on pure Sabak. One. Evades. The ship that will not die. Five dice. Range 1. Double modded. Vinny sitting on 2. I mean, this is the dream right here. Good first roll. It's already more than enough. He rolls the blank, stays blank, doesn't matter. 4 is more than enough to get it done on Venny. Venny's gonna die. So it's ZZ slow, half pointed versus Gideon Hask. Now, of all the ships in the game, ZZ's probably the best one for this situation. Although Carson Ray might say it's Lulo. Max clinging to a 40-point lead. Michael Knight making sure he selected the right one. I don't know what this thing says, but you're not going to receive 1,820 nickels. But you will win something. That's what counts. Gideon 2 forward. Takes focus. Spock. Aileron over the cloud. Takes a strain. 1 hard. Focuses. Easy. 2 hard. Will boost. Rotate. And range 3 on the Gideon. 2v4. Not the best shot. For a crit. And Gideon, plenty of evades. CC will get that evade token. Gideon, range 3, so 2v4 coming back. Blanks. Go back to dials with about 19 and a half. Oh, wait. Stop the clock and I turn. Yeah, you guys stopped the timer at one point and never restarted it. Why is it moving up? Okay. All right, so we just did a little time adjustments. We got to restart the clock. So 13 minutes left. Max clinging on to a 40-point lead. One away from giving up 15 of those 40. And Sabak 25. Ooh, this could be. I'm just saying, if Max manages to kill Gideon, or sorry, if Johnny manages to kill Gideon and half Sabak, we're in final salvo. ZZ. I think this is probably a focus rotate situation. Or Z2 so good. Three v three. And you can spend one for hit crit. Gideon has that evade token. Fine. Easy. Spend for the evade. Bach now gonna get a 4 dice banger. Oof. Hit, or hit, crit. Easy needs to see some natty evades. Doesn't. That's it. G to the G's. ZZ dies and Max takes home the victory. Congratulations, Max! Team France's last hope. 2-0 with this list today. Here's Sabak, a champion of sight and sound. So those bets are now paid out. All right, let me get a giveaway. All right. If you guys want to go into the Twitch chat, we're going to do a giveaway. I want you guys to have a shot at it.